This video is all about the classic song, Where is Thumbkin? Don't stop watching because you're like, I know that song. I'm gonna show you the way that I introduce it to little ones, and it makes them laugh and it keeps them engaged. To remember when teaching Where is Thumbkin, the whole reason that the song, I'm sure, was created way back when is to teach the kids the names of our fingers, because they're going to need that when we're teaching them to hold their writing utensil or to read a book and they're using their pointer finger. So make sure you're highlighting those as well when you're singing the Thumbkin, and having them, making sure that they're putting their thumb up in the air, and then pointer finger, and then their middle finger, and the ring finger, or I guess I should show you on this side since that's the side my ring is on, the ring finger, and our pinky being the small. This would come right after we just finished our book, If You Take a Mouse to School, and we're fixing to do a fine motor activity. So I want a transition song that's going to take them from sitting and having to listen during the story into something that they can do with their hands. So I'm going to get them all excited as they're sitting at the carpet. Then I'm going to have them show me their hands, and then we're going to close them up and hide them behind their back. And that's when you'll start singing the song. And this is the week before we start the All About Me theme. So one of the keys in this song is changing your voice to sound like different family members. So it may sound a little silly. That's okay. Where is Thumbkin? Where is Thumbkin? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Okay, so that's our regular daddy finger kind of voice going on right there. Pointer finger is like the mom in the family, so it's gonna have a female voice. Where is Pointer? Where is Pointer? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, ma'am? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Now the middle finger is the grandpa in the family. So I take a moment to explain that when we put this middle finger up, it tells people that we don't like them. So we don't ever put this middle finger straight up in the air. It's kind of crooked like this. So when he comes out, this is grandpa, right? So he's gonna have a grandpa voice. So, where is middle finger? Where is middle finger? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. So, as a new grandma, I'm sorry that that sounds so offensive to anyone that is a grandma or grandpa, because I know we don't really actually sound like that. All right, ring finger is the finger that usually the mommies have their ring on to show that they are married. Are you ready? So this ring finger, though, is going to be the teenager. So she's going to have a teenager voice. So it goes like this. Where is ring finger? Where is ring finger? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, ma'am? Like, very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Now the last one is our pinky. That is the baby of our fingers. It's the smallest one, so it's gonna have the baby voice. It goes like this. Where is Pinky? Where is Pinky? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where's the whole family? Where's the whole family? Here we are. Here we are. How are y'all today, family? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. There it is. Where is Thumbkin? How I teach each of the different fingers. Again, that's just something that I have found that the kids really love, enjoy, laugh at, and love to imitate and mimic as well with the different sounds and voices that they use. Now, if you're following along on the Getting Started in Preschool curriculum that I have created, then this would be on Monday. again, right after we have read the book. If you take a mouse to school, and we're fixing to do an activity where we're going to be building houses. We're going to be going into the block center area because instead of playing in centers yet, we're still learning how to do and play with and interact with the different toys. So I'm going to get them pumped up about their hands, that our hands have a very important job, that our hands can do good things to help, or our hands can also do things that hurt other people. So when we go into the block center, we're going to use our hands and we're going to build different structures, different houses for the little mouse. Using my curriculum, you have this with the PDFs where it has the little mouse. You cut that out, you add it to a block, and then they're going to be building a house for the little mouse. And if you want 2 weeks free copy of Getting Started in Preschool, comment TPE, and I will get that sent over to you. Make sure we're following each other because it makes the process that much easier when I go to message you. Bye, guys.